news coming in at this point of time. We can confirm to you that Arjun Kapoor, Boney Kapoor's son, has rushed to Dubai. We're also getting input, source-based information that Sridevi's driver in Dubai has been questioned. Fast-paced developments coming in from Dubai. There's more information that we could tell our viewers right now. Sources are telling us that the hotel staff has been asked not to entertain any queries. So 3 breaking news alerts that we're giving to you on top of 12 p.m. this afternoon. That one is that Arjun Kapoor, Boney Kapoor's son, has rushed to Dubai. Breaking news alert number 2 is that Sridevi's driver has also been questioned. Sridevi's driver in Dubai. Breaking news alert number 3 we're getting right now is that the hotel staff has been asked not to entertain anybody. We have Amit Kakkar joining us on the phone line. Amit, what is the latest that you're gathering? What more can you tell us?
Yeah, the story still stands at the same point where public prosecution is still, going to pronounce their verdict whether, there's a possibility of a second autopsy or not, or should the body be handed over to the Kapoor family.
Right.
So we are all following with the public prosecution. Any time of the day, it can come out in public, and it will be, revealed to the viewers of Republic as well. So we're just on the track of the story, and we're just following up with our sources as well. So that's the very latest right now.
Amit, sources are also telling us that the hotel staff has been asked not to entertain any queries. The security has been heightened at the hotel, and also Sridevi's driver in Dubai has been questioned. What more about the probe can you tell us that's on at this point of time?
Well, at the moment, I cannot confirm on this thing. This is an internal matter of any hotel, anywhere. If such an incident happens, it is the call of the management to decide what has to be done, whether the staff will speak, not speak, whether the spokesperson will come forward or not. So I really cannot comment on that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Amit. If you could also tell us about the second autopsy, and what more have you gathered from your sources about the public prosecution's probe?
Still the meetings are going on. This is what we have learned. Public prosecution is under a meeting.
Right.
Dubai police has submitted.
Right, Amit. Go on.
This is something where Dubai police has actually given the autopsy report, the very first death certificate, along with the report of the doctor that it's a case of accidental drowning. And it needs a further probe into the whole matter, which is why public prosecution is now undergoing all the details. I think they will go through all the CCTV now, because it's a case of proper investigation now. So they will go through CCTV footages and everything, which led to circumstances. So it's just a matter of a few more hours before we break the story.
Right. Amit Kakkar, our correspondent from Dubai, getting us the live and latest inputs. He was also telling us a short while back that CCTV footage could also be examined. These are the aspects that the public prosecutor will be looking into. We have Akshita and Swesha joining us live this Tuesday morning. Fast-paced developments, both Akshita and Swesha coming in at this point of time. We're getting to know that Arjun Kapoor has rushed to Dubai. We're also getting to know that Sridevi's driver in Dubai has been questioned. In fact, the hotel where Sridevi was staying in Dubai, the room has been sealed, and also the security has been heightened at this point of time. What are you all gathering? What is happening around you? First up, going to Akshita first up.
Right, Sagrik, I'm standing outside Sridevi's residence. We've been tracking the developments very, very closely here. I quickly also want to show you what's happening. There is quite a bit of security that's present right now outside. I can tell you that the kind of police deployment was there compared to yesterday has definitely thinned out, and possibly that's because of the delay that we're seeing in bringing back the mortal remains to India. Also, the breaking developments that you've given of Arjun Kapoor also rushing to Dubai, possibly to be by his father's side during this very, very difficult and very emotional time. time for the family. So Arjun Kapoor has gone there. He already, keep in mind, had met with Janhvi Kapoor when she is at Anil Kapoor's residence. Besides that, the other update that we do have for our viewers is that Sridevi's driver in Dubai, who was the only one with her really, who was the only one who stayed back there, is also being questioned at this point. For 3 days he was there, and that's why he's also being questioned. Keep in mind the testimony of Bonnie Kapoor has already been taken in by the Dubai police. But as far as when the mortal remains will come in, sources are indicating to us that possibly all the formalities, all the procedures, Sagrika, could be completed by just about 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. is when Sridevi's mortal remains will be airlifted from Dubai. It takes 3 hours from Dubai to Mumbai. So maybe by about 7 to 8 p.m. is what we're estimating, is when we're expecting really Sridevi's mortal remains to reach Mumbai. After that, there will be a few formalities to be completed here. So in all, Sridevi's mortal remains should reach her residence here in Lokhandwala by about 9 o'clock or so. That's what we're expecting.
Right. We also have Swesha Sawant joining us live this morning. Swesha, now tell us, if since morning has there been a steady stream of visitors? What have you seen since morning?
Well, Sagarika, firstly, I'd like to tell you and all our viewers that I'm standing outside Celebration Club. This club is just barely 3 meters away from Sridevi's residence, which is where Akshata is standing right now, and which is why this venue has also been chosen to keep the mortal remains of Sridevi for public darshan, because it will be far more convenient logistically for the family. Now, also I'd like to tell you that preparations are underway inside, because as my camera person now pans the camera and to show you that how these white tents have been set up, 2 more tents set up in the exterior of the club where her mortal remains will be placed, so that the public, which includes her fans and colleagues who come to pay their last respects to her, can really come here, and a bigger crowd can be accommodated here. Remember, yesterday we were reporting from outside of Bhagya Bungalow, where this event was supposed to take place, but now there is a change in the location. Also, this is a very important time, Sagarika, particularly because fast-paced developments, like you rightly said, are coming in from Dubai, and the family is being questioned, because at this point the family's version is very important. As much as we know that it is always said that Sridevi along with her husband share a great relationship, but also if Sridevi was really alone in the hotel room for 48 hours. She did not come outside of the room. Where was her daughter, Khushi Kapoor? Because if she was present in Dubai at that time, why is it that none of Bonnie Kapoor's family members who were present in Dubai at that time actually visited her in her room, or somebody tried to find out as to why she didn't come out? So the family, really a generic statement coming in from the family that, it is the cardiac arrest that led to her death. But now increasing questioning, really, be it from all the parties, be it the family members or the driver or anybody else who could probably be witness to the last days of Sridevi, and what was she really going through at that time. And but yes, of course, for now we get to understand that 8 p.m. is when we can expect her mortal remains to really arrive in Mumbai. And if that happens, then once again, if I can just request Neeraj to show you around Celebration Club, just barely 3 meters away from where Sridevi lives, is where her mortal remains will be placed. You can also see an ambulance here that is inside this club, and of course it's being barricaded now. Slowly the security around this area will increase post afternoon, and we'll also see increasing crowds in terms of fans gather here, because yes, this is day 3 since Sridevi has passed away. And also to tell you, Sagarika, see, as far as Dubai is concerned, those agencies are very, very strict in terms of cases like this, because even way back in 2013 when Farooq Sheikh passed away, and remember he also passed away due to a cardiac arrest in Dubai, this which happened in the wee hours of Saturday morning. At that time also it had taken 3 days to bring his mortal remains back to India, to Mumbai, because again the procedures took that long. But in this case, the story is changing at a rapidly fast pace, because first we got the report where the police is calling it accidental drowning, and now more angles that are being probed. So yes, for now we are hoping that 8 o'clock is when Sridevi's mortal remains can be expected to can arrive in Mumbai, and then Celebration Club right here, a recreational sports club next to Sri Devi's residence at Lokhandwala has been chosen for public darshan in the evening. Sagarika, over to you.
Akshita and Suresh are getting us the live updates from outside Sri Devi's residence. There has been a steady stream of visitors also at Anil Kapoor's residence. We were getting you those live pictures a short while back. Right now, we can also do a quick recap of the developments. Right now, we can also tell our viewers that Arjun Kapoor has rushed to Dubai to be by his father. Akshita, coming to you. These are the live and latest updates that we are getting. Akshita, also tell us, what are you gathering about the probe? What are we hearing from our sources in Dubai?
Well, Sagarika, at this point, it's very clear that everything hinges on the public prosecution, because we know that the police have made it clear that until they receive all details and the clear go-ahead, the green signal from the prosecution, no movement is going to take place. There's going to be no approval whatsoever for Sri Devi's mortal remains to be airlifted out of Dubai. As far as the public prosecution is concerned, yes, they've taken the testimony of Boni Kapoor so far. They've also questioned the driver who was in Dubai with Sri Devi for the last 3 days, as to whether there was anyone with her, because keep in mind the sequence of events are still very, very sketchy. We don't want to speculate, we don't want to play any guessing games, but having said that, the reality is there are a lot of questions at this point, and the public prosecution will want to ensure that they do a thorough probe. There is still also a big question mark on whether they're going to be ordering for a second autopsy, a second post-mortem to be confirmed. We're still awaiting the decision from the public prosecution on that front. Also, our news partners and our teams in Dubai have confirmed to us at this point that the embalming is yet to begin. Keep in mind that usually procedurally is about a 90-minute process. So in all, going by what our sources are telling us, it will take some more time. There is some more procedure that needs to be completed, not just with regards to the public prosecution's go ahead, but also some paperwork and documentation that needs to be taken care of.
Sorry for interrupting.